All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel, and this is the first update video for 2024. I missed just a balance patch at the end of 2023 in December. It didn't seem critically important. It didn't have a lot of impact to the game, so, and you know, the end of December is busy, so I did not make the video for that. So I'm gonna kind of go back over that a little bit, and then hit some updates that I think actually came to the game at the beginning of January, but there was no official patch notes on it. We can't quite prove that it's there, but if you look at some of the things that claim to have changed, it looks like it's been implemented. So we'll talk about that here in a minute. But the December 2023 patch notes for hero balances, we've got Ming buffed. It looks like they have enhanced his normal attack. They've enhanced his healing to both yourself and your linked teammate, and enhanced the damage that skill 1 does as well. And then the ultimate, it looks like the ult was buffed as well. Those are pretty good changes for Ming. You may have noticed that he's a little stronger lately and has been able to heal up a little bit better. It looks like AOV is nerfed back in December. Base damage was reduced. Volkoth was buffed. Volkoth? Not sure how to say that exactly. He's been lagging in the meta, so it looks like his ult has increased his acceleration. So that was a buff for him. UA has been nerfed. Skill 1 base damage nerfed. Skill 2 base damage nerfed. Kane had been nerfed, specifically with his passive Shrouded Wings. The detection radius of entering invisibility and being detected and exiting invisibility has been increased a little bit, so he can't quite get as close to heroes without being detected. And then Slim's was nerfed as well. The Flying Spear stun duration had been reduced by half a second. And then bug fixes that I never really talk about bug fixes. They're kind of not particularly important for most of the time. So those are the buffs, as you can see, that I have on the side panel here. Those are the buffs and nerfs that came back in December of 23. December 20th, 2023, those were implemented. Now, let's talk about the sneaky ones that I think got implemented on January 3rd of 2024. It looks like we have Crashed has gotten a buff. And again, I got no way to prove these. I'll get to what I think is proof in a minute. But it looks like Crashed has gotten the increased shield and increased damage. Ming has gotten even more of a buff. His skill 2 increases the armor defensive capabilities, and then skill 1 and 2 have AD and AP buffs. And this is what I think is the proof. I went into I've never played Elendor, and one of the videos on a Facebook page that talked about updates was showing how his abilities, the graphics behind his abilities had changed a little bit. It was kind of a green flower, now it's kind of a yellow flower, and his cape is blue and instead of green. Those kinds of things. That's true on my game. And then the dash distance, 4.5 meters, has been reduced to 4 meters. I believe that is also provable on my game. So with that information, I believe those other buffs and nerfs, buffs, I guess, Ming and Crashed had been buffed. I believe those are true. I believe those are currently in the game. And so Elendor got a little bit of a nerf as well. And this is all secret because there's no actual patch notes, not even on the Garena patch notes site, which is weird. But I do believe these are implemented. Can't prove it. Maybe if you can prove it, let me know down in the comments how we can prove that. So then the next one, Rui, has had a nerf. Let's see, I think. No, she's been buffed a little bit. Yep. Well, you can see the stats there. Now, there is an update coming. An official update, a full one. There's going to be some map changes, some dash changes. It looks like we're going to be able to get through more walls with more heroes. I'm going to make a video about that coming in the next week or so. I believe, I've got no proof and I can't remember where I saw it, but I think the patch is going to be here on the 24th. For us in the Northern Hemisphere, or, North America, it is going to most likely be the night of the 23rd. We'll see the server go down and not be accessible. And then on the 24th, we will come back and have that. And one of the things that I believe is going to be in there, we'll talk about it just real quick, is a complete Zanis rework. They've completely removed how he stacks his abilities. Each kill and support helps him heal and gain stacks up to 20 times. They've removed that altogether. And I can't quite make heads or tails out of what some of this means, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. This was noted on the update sites that it was supposed to be in that 1.3 in that patch that was on the 3rd, but they removed it. And I think we're going to see this one in the patch update that's coming here next week. So I'm going to show this page and then the next page. These are all the changes that are coming to the full Zanis rework. So that's just interesting. I can't vouch for the Zanis one or, any of the ones that have had these pictures. I can't prove that they have been implemented or will be implemented. But those first ones actually are on the patch notes and were part of the December 20 update. So this is just interesting information. Like I said, if you can prove that some of those updates have been implemented into the game, please let me know how you're proving that, and I'll duplicate it as well. And then stay tuned for the update that is coming next week. By the end of January, for sure, we'll be having the next patch, and again, terrain changes and movement ability changes and that sort of thing. So we'll make a full video about that coming soon. Just stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video and if you want to watch the next one coming up or the updates, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you on the battlefield.